up a line, get high, my nigga. Roll them cookies up to the sky, my nigga. Pour him up some boy, getting dry, my nigga. It's pill poppin' time, get high, my nigga.
Numb, 101, Hollywood swinging on the 101. Yup, the night has just begun. Hit the club, damn right, I bought my gun. Mac Brody, you know I keep racks on me. Fact on me, try it out with Black Wody. Relax, shorty, before I get it, not the little OD. And here OD, a nigga like a little OG. The product got a nigga feeling militant, but I don't give a shit, bitch, I'm feeling it. Bet you I can dance the whole song without spilling it. Same damn time with the key inhaling it. One line, have a motherfucker doing fine. Two lines, have me feeling like it's party time. Three lines, make a motherfucker lose his mind. Four lines, turn a nigga into Dolomite. Now go down, 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 go down. Now go down, 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 go down.
Party up a line, get high, my nigga. Roll them cookies up to the sky, my nigga. Pour him up some boy, getting dry, my nigga. It's pill poppin' time, get high, my nigga.
Lean, yeah that I mean. Styrofoam cup, drink 16. The world moving slow, living the dream. Time to wake up, pop a thing. Talking to this white girl, Lauren. Born. She say she go to school in Utah. Born. Told her I could turn her to a star. Porn. Rocking out with that cock. Porn. I'm out here trying to function like Steve Jobs. Crestside, Mac, D-R-E, Mob, Wolfgang. Future look kinda odd. Rotate, trending like an iPod. Let me show you niggas how to do that. Move that. Bullshit out the way and watch me scoot that. Boo that. Number one spot trying to scoop that. Shoot that. Motherfuckers flop, bitch, move back. Now go down, 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 go down. Now go down, 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 go down.
Party up a line, get high, my nigga. Roll them cookies up to the sky, my nigga. Pour him up some boy, getting dry, my nigga. It's pill poppin' time, get high, my nigga. I'm turned up, why would I turn it down? She chosen. Why would she turn me down? Got the nation going crazy off that old this sound. But they say good things come back around. So buddy, I'm doing this one for the cutty. I guess my money, you don't hear my tummy, you don't hear my belly. You see my belly? I'm riding with Duna, cause he my rally. Bitch on tuna, cock on smelly. Only listen to Mac Dre, Pac Machiavelli. I'm going, my nigga off hops. I'm flyer than a Boeing, my eyes got it snowing. This bitch staying, but that hoe going. With a pen, I'm Donald Goins. I can't stop flowing. Styrofoam cup, man, I'm hoeing. Man, that ain't enough. Better put some more in.
Now go down, 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 go down. Now go down, 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 go down.
Party up a line, get high, my nigga. Roll them cookies up to the sky, my nigga. Pour him up some boy, getting dry, my nigga. It's pill poppin' time, get high, my nigga.
Now go down, 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 go down. Now go down, 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 go down.
Shalom, shalom. I hope all is well. I appreciate anybody that happens to come in and listen to this, whether it's on the replay or whether it's live. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday, man. I hope life is treating you well, and your families are good out there. Your children, everybody's eating good and feeling good. Loving the skin that you're in. But this Tuesday, I believe, we have the Trump and the Kamala debate, and I can't wait for that. Sis, what's good with you? I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. I'm just gonna get my shit off for a minute, you know what I mean? Sis Slim, what's going on with you? Appreciate you. So we have the Trump and the Kamala coming up, that debate. And I'm real interested to see who people are leaning towards because November, that's coming up real soon. That's like basically across the street. So I have some clips and stuff we gonna watch, but I'm definitely interested to see who people are gonna vote for, and I'm not gonna disclose who I'm voting for. For me, it's not because I really care what people think. I just think that people are gonna make like a huge thing out of it, and then it turns into something. So that's why I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna share that. But I definitely can say that this election is gonna be very, very powerful, and it's gonna change a lot of things. I'm gonna go over some of the things that this election holds. Drop the link if anybody want to come up. And I'm just doing it early because I don't really have much to say. And I know this debate is going to mean a lot because I mean we get to see who is going to be, the commander in chief for the next 4 years. And these are the candidates that we have to choose from. So this is going to be real interesting. And I don't know if anybody got their picks, but I'm going to play something or a few things that made me kind of side eye them. And are they taking this shit really serious, or is this just a thing that politicians do, right? Just to win the votes and win the people, right? So this one kind of had me confused a little bit. I'm gonna play it though.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. Thank unions for sick leave. Thank unions for paid family leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time. Thank unions for your vacation time.
Kamala Harris has been using a different tune on the campaign trail, literally. The contrasting moments from her Labor Day rallies show Kamala Harris using a Southern accent, with many on social media referring to her as that Looney Tunes character Foghorn Leghorn. And to clear things up, Kamala Harris was born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area, not the South. The fake drawl had many on social media calling her out, saying it was cringe and saying she was just using that accent to try to get voters. And this isn't the first time Kamala Harris has been accused of using a fake accent. In July, she used this Southern accent in Atlanta, Georgia.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
And in 2021, she took a swing at a French accent while on an overseas visit. That one landed just about as well as the Southern one did.
We campaign with the plan. Uppercase T, uppercase P. The plan.
You know what they say, fake it till you make it.
Let me get my vape pen. Hold on. Can you hear me, sis?
I don't trust nobody faking their accent. That's ridiculous.
Leonard, what's going on with you? Shalom, Mark. Shalom. Appreciate you. Dee, Nene, what's going on, sis? Appreciate you being here tonight.
Salute to everyone.
Man, I'm glad to have you here with me tonight, man. I mean, shit, we hardly really been talking, really, as much, but the last time, yeah, I know, right? I mean, I ain't been on here like that, so I'm like surprised when I see anybody even show up because I don't really be on here like that. And Yeah, you gotta live life, man. Like life is too short to be, slumming it on YouTube all day, man. Like do something with your life, man. But anyway, um, so we just saw the clip of Mommy putting on the
Did you
black
say
suit.
Kamami? Oh Lord, that's hilarious. Kamami, what is it? Kamami? What'd you say?
Kamami.
Wow, I haven't been keeping up with old girl, so that's
Oh yeah,
hilarious.
I think I got another clip of her.
Okay.
But what do you think about her? Where the Caucasian lady said she's from San Francisco, the Bay Area. Um,
She don't
why
sound
w-
like us.
why why was she putting on a Slim Thug accent
Oh
when
wow.
when when she was down south, and then the what did she have? She had a French accent. I don't know where the fuck she was with that.
Right.
It's like, wow, there's words for people like this, man, and I hate using fake because everybody know that Kamami's fake, but she to me is like lower than fake. You know what I mean? Like a chameleon. Like she just wants to blend in so she can be accepted, this and that, right? Don't be looked at as anything. She want to be
Right.
white, Asian, black, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Well, they're prepping up their puppet. Like she's not gonna have. I mean, it's an illusion of inclusion. She's gonna do what she's told, like every other president. She hasn't made any promises to the African American community. Maybe the Latin community. I'm not sure. Spanish community. She fake. She didn't do anything in San Francisco. Um, but go ahead.
I think that I don't think she's fit to lead, but I will tell you she is better than Trump. And I think that Trump, like to me, there's no win here, right?
We getting flooded with a lot of immigrants that's committing a lot of crime. They are putting them in these urban communities, which is already a power keg ready to explode. It's causing friction around the country. I don't know if people are paying attention to it, but then you got to even go deeper than that. Do you do you know it's men in this world that think of women as second class citizens? So you think a black woman, say, going
Mm.
to the Arab countries, you think they're really gonna respect her just
Mm-mm.
because she's the president?
The woman has
Mm,
more power in America than anywhere else.
I know.
I
So
don't
do you?
like it gets
It's
gradually
deep,
worse. It gets worse. Like if a woman leaves America, it's like you fucking yourself. America is where women should be.
right?
Like if I
I
if I
mean,
was
it'll work
abroad,
here in European
mm,
countries, but some parts of the world, women they don't get respected. So I don't know how that's gonna work. But go ahead, Broski.
nah, it women have absolute power in America. Even though the Caucasian male runs and has like the operation under their belt, women are extremely protected class. You know what I mean? In this country, I mean, they even though they lose their life, they get unalive too in this country. But what I'm saying is, a person will believe a woman before they believe the man, and this doesn't always mean it's true or right. But if a woman goes to a group of men coming from the grocery store was like, oh, all those men that man right there touched me, woo, woo, in an inappropriate way. What do you think all those men are gonna do in a parking lot? They're gonna beat the shit out of the dude that she's putting that jacket on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's no.
and it depends on which race too, because I know,
Mm-hmm.
the Caucasian race, they will ride for their women. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's been
Oh yeah,
proven throughout history that a
they'll
black
noose you.
woman,
They'll noose you.
absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Um, so it depends, it really depends. And I think this is the perfect time for us to put our demands on the table.
Yeah.
Um, Not no fake P. Diddy campaign, vote or die, and all that old dumbass shit. Excuse my language, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
But we need our reparations or we not voting for nobody. And Ice Cube did that last election, and he went through it about it. But we need to stop begging and demand what's rightfully ours.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be the
Do
perfect time.
Do you feel like we gonna get our demands with Kamala and Trump? Do you think they're gonna feed our demands, or how do we get
Trump,
that? Because
hmm
Kamala
well,
says she wasn't doing shit.
right. See, a lot of people don't like Trump because of what. At least we know he's a racist. I mean, you know what I
Hmm.
mean. Versus Biden, who
He's a
have said
problem.
racist things throughout
Mm,
his political career.
mm,
So I would rather to know you racist to know what I'm dealing with. But the bottom line, he's a shrewd businessman. And at the end of the day, America is a corporation, it's a business. So I don't know, but then he's filed bankruptcy so many times. So I mean, I don't know. It's uh, this election. I don't know if it's going to change the tide of America because it's people saying if he's not put back in office, it's going to be hell to pay the captain. Then, you know, we vote for Kamala. What policies she, what policies will she implement that's going to help us? Her people, her sister girls, her brothers. I mean, she hasn't
mm.
said anything. So,
Neon Eyes, yes, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long, long time. I
all
believe I
right.
know. I think I know who you are. It's been a long, long time, but I'm glad you alive and kicking. Um, man, it
But
was so
I
fun.
definitely won't vote for her because she black. Like we fell for that with Obama. I'm not falling for
No,
the banana in the tailpipe again. Period.
no.
No.
I honestly think I don't want to give who I'm gonna vote for, but look, it's gonna be better than what a lot of people are probably going to vote for because Tr- Trump is a mental a mental case. He's like a child that has so much money, he doesn't understand the concept of life. So, and it
Did
kind
you
of
read his
might
agenda? His 900-page agenda
some of it,
47?
yes. Mhm.
He is a nut. You
Some of
right. Go ahead.
it's like
He's a nut.
it's like okay, so I forgot some of the policies that were on it, but while we're on it, I think one of the policies was giving law enforcement more power, right?
Yes.
I believe you were the one
Hmm.
that you gave me that. And that means that it's gonna be a lot of unaliving of color folks. I mean, we're gonna see that on the
Legally.
TV. Yeah,
Hmm.
you get well. It's still legal now. I mean, it's legal now. They're
Right.
doing it now, but I think it's going to be more enforced because of that Agenda 25 shit. Because it's saying like in bold letters, this is what we can't do. See, what we're doing right now is we're saying, defund the police, fuck the police, all this shit. But when Trump is in office, he's writing papers. He has all that shit on the desk soon as he gets elected.
Yeah,
If
he wants
he
to
gets
grant them immunity. Um,
Mhm.
it's mm, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I appreciate you, Neil Nas. You know, I know I forgot how or if we still ever had a house, but you always been cherished over here, beloved because you always been cool. And like I said, that one little misunderstanding we had, that's water under the bridge. I'm just glad you alive. And I have a clip because I'm not a heartless monster. Some people might think that, you know. I love seeing melanated folks living, thriving, all that. Scorp, I got something for you.
I am the least racist person. I can't even see the audience because it's so dark, but I don't care who's in the audience. I'm the least racist person in this room.
Okay, Vice President Biden, let me ask you very quickly, and then I have a follow-up question for you.
Abraham Lincoln here is one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history. He pours fuel on every single racist fire. Every single one. He started off his campaign coming down the escalator saying he's going to get rid of those Mexican rapists. He's banned Muslims because they're Muslims. He has moved around and made everything worse across the board. He says about the poor boys, last time we were on stage here, he said, I told them to stand down and stand ready. Come on. This guy has a dog whistle about as big as a foghorn.
That was hilarious. They was going in the whole debate. I think that's when we knew Biden. You not ready. It was so immature, childish. Like y'all trying to run the country up here, going back and forth. Hilarious.
I like when he called them poor boys. You know, he talking about the Proud Boys, right?
Yes,
You saying poor boy,
hilarious.
poor
He called him
Biden, man.
Abraham Lincoln. Hilarious.
Biden he just old, man. Him just needs some retirement time, and he just needs to rest. You know what I mean? He looks tired and he sounds tired. You know,
Yeah, keep
but that
catching COVID, Lord.
mm, mm, mm. that clip though, it's it speaks volumes on both ends. Which I don't like Kamala, but I like the fact that the whole presidential race got shook up, right? We now can hear somebody that sounds, adequate to, the job versus a child. Because when you hear Trump talk, it's literally like he doesn't lay out any policies. Matter of fact, I just think people just writing shit for him, right? They're just like, we're gonna put this law in place, just sign it. Like all he
Mm-hmm.
talks about is
Making
child shit.
promises all day. Yeah, we're gonna change
Or
this.
like,
Yeah, we're gonna do
yeah,
that.
or
Mm-hmm.
little kid shit. Like he says, I'm better looking. I'm better looking than Kamala. I'm better. Like,
And
what
he's a
the?
felon. Not to mention, he's a felon. He should have a warrant, right? Because I mean, mm.
Hold on, hold on. YouTube, I do not hold the rights to these clips. Please don't clip my channel. Thank you.
A case where if they can do this to me, they can do this to anyone. These are bad people. These are, in many cases, I believe, sick people. When you look at our country, what's happening where millions and millions of people are flowing in from all parts of the world, not just South America, from Africa, from Asia, from the Middle East, and they're coming in from jails and prisons, and they're coming in from mental institutions and insane asylums. They're coming in from all over the world into our country. And we have a president and a group of fascists that don't want to do anything about it because they could right now, today, he could stop it. But he's not. They're destroying our country.
um,
I think I got the wrong one, but yeah, it was talking about his felonies, and I'm thinking to myself like, damn, how can you run the country, bro, when you're like a felon? Don't you got bigger problems. Like you should have, you know what I mean? Your
Court,
focus,
probation, something.
right?
You can't even
What?
work at McDonald's with a record. I
Hold on,
mean,
sis. What was that? Neon Eyes. I was just, we didn't have to all get quiet at the same time. I was just curious on what she was saying. Yeah, you come up if you want to come up. Yeah, it ain't nothing you could say that could get this channel took down. Mm-mm. Well, you
I'm
come up.
surprised more people not discussing this because this election is gonna be it's gonna be one for the books. Um, these Trump supporters, they're gonna go balls to the wall.
It's definitely gonna come down to the wire, and I definitely think that pick carefully, see what the policies are laid down, and just say, hey, this is what I want. The reason why I took or I put the choice that I put is because of the policies. That's it.
Hmm.
That's what they're
The George
trying
Floyd
to do.
Act hasn't even. This still sitting on the floor. Like
Hmm.
it's like we sitting here docile, entertaining these people. Like, I mean, he's been gone for some years now, and that bill they still haven't passed it. We hold too much power to be sitting here with our hands cut begging. That's ridiculous.
That's true. And I heard that Asian bill was supposed to be for all minorities. Ain't that a trip?
Wow. So it's just specifically for Asians now.
No, 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 no. I thought it was. I think when everybody was saying that Asians got a bill, so if you read it doesn't say specifically Asians in it. It says minorities or some shit like that for minorities getting attacked during the
Oh,
thing. So I was like,
so when we
well,
get
wait,
attacked, it's a hate crime, right?
it's
I'm
supposed to be.
sick
So
of these
that was, but
people.
that was under the COVID thing. So look it up. Look it up. It's the COVID-19 bill, I believe. And
Oh, because
it,
we thought they brought it in the country because the people was going, you know,
no, Trump
okay,
started that shit. Trump started that bullshit.
right,
That was
and
Trump.
wow, so
Mhm.
we still getting attacked, and they don't even want to call it a hate crime. That's crazy. That's
Yeah, and
ridiculous.
I call cap on that shit because that bill it's stupid. I don't know if they went back and reread the shit, but
Hmm.
when that bill took place, wasn't it called an Asian bill? Like all of the shit that was happening to Asians, then like a year later, it was an Asian bill, right? Or we
To
thought
be,
it was an Asian bill.
I don't. If it didn't have specifically to us, I didn't pay attention to it. Honestly.
That's what I'm saying. So look it up. I don't know if you got a phone or a computer next to you. Anybody out there? It's called the COVID-19 bill, right? And yeah, y'all show Neon Eyes some love, man. She's a real sweet girl. Sis, what's going on with you? I appreciate you always. Town up in here. Yeah, y'all show love to everybody up in here, man. Everybody sub up, man. Whoever got a wrench, man, drop some links, man. It's
Oh
about
dear.
support. What you on the computer, sis?
I'm on the phone.
Oh, I
Excuse
thought
me.
you, but okay. So when you get off, then look up the COVID-19 shit, then,
Okay, I sure
and
will.
then and then tell me what was your first thought though when that COVID-19 bill. Think about what was happening back then, right? Like when COVID happened, what was the propaganda that they were trying to give us, specifically out here? I'm not even gonna tell you the answer. I just think long and hard. What was shown on the TV? What group was getting attacked?
Right, the
What
Asian
what
population.
There we go. So when you read that bill, when it was made when the Asians were getting fucked with.
That was
And now
quick.
so now they're saying, oh, that was for all minorities. Read
You
it.
finna go to sleep?
Read that bill. Huh?
Hold on right quick.
Oh, yeah, you good. Yeah, that shit had me gone. I was like, you telling me that bill was for all minorities? How come all minorities ain't getting that type of protection like Asians are getting? That was my whole thing. But I stumbled across that clip from I believe like a Roland Martin show or what was it, Comedy Hype, I believe. I
Mm-hmm.
think it was Comedy Hype. And they had Tyrese up there and he was talking about the Asian bill. And then Roland Martin, tap dancing ass motherfucker, come on here and he's like, "Oh no, that was a minority bill. It was a COVID-19 bill or we're not even supposed to be saying called my bad C-19." Damn, I've been
Right.
saying it the whole
That's
time.
a
They gonna get
shame. No, that's
you can't even
ridiculous.
say that. I forgot. I've been
What
saying
happened
it.
to freedom of speech? This is sick.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they get me, I'll just say I forgot. Like I totally forgot. I forgot I was saying it the whole time. That was C-19. Um, and the damn, what was Tyrese was saying that this was an Asian bill, and then Roland Martin, coon walking ass, come in here. He was like, "Oh no, that's for the C-19," and I'm like, bro, they made that bill literally when all that shit was happening to Asians. What the hell did that have to do with any other minority though?
Right.
It just didn't make any sense. So like the whole bill itself is like they went and then looked this shit up though. All Asians were happy. Asians were happy as fuck when that bill. Why was Asians hella happy since that bill was for everybody, all minorities? But everybody was saying it was a win for Asians. So this shit was weird as fuck.
Right.
Cause I really thought so. Like it's not. So if you do Google Asian bill, cause I did that, the name of the bill is gonna say C-19 or some shit like that. I was like, ain't that about a bitch? That bill doesn't do shit for us. If it don't say specifically black, what does that mean?
Right. Because there was no attacks because of on us because of it. So that's crazy. That was quick.
That was real quick. That's how I knew it wasn't for black people because it was hella quick. I was like, that shit ain't for us. They did that in a year.
Right. I had to get my charger. This StreamYard be draining quick. Take your
Oh,
battery through it.
that shit got me like at 80. I was at 100. Oh, shit.
Yeah. They still haven't passed the George Floyd bill or act.
I'm
You
not
know.
sure. I gotta look that one up. I definitely gotta look that one up.
Yeah, because Sandra Massey's father, he even spoke on it. I mean, what are your thoughts on that incident?
I think I spoke on that on Realist's live, I think, and I think it's the same thing. I feel like it just shows how much a disposition we are as Afro American melanated people. And I think that we really have to start understanding that we're not each other's enemy. And we have to stop being toxic with each other. I know this is kind of a little bit off topic, but it's gonna come back to topic. The reason why that law enforcement did what they did to Maxie is because they know the dysfunction that we have. They know that we're only gonna shout and get mad about, this cop thing. So the cop can do it. Basically, the law enforcement has the right to unalive this system because we're basically powerless. We're busy fighting each other. online. We're not getting groups together to march to the hall and tell your mayor or your local official like, hey, we want this. Nah, we arguing with each other. So this is another reason. This is one
Can you hear me?
of many reasons. Hmm. What happened? Hello? Scorp, you still there? I don't know what
Hello?
happened with Scorp.
Okay, I can hear you
Yeah.
now. I lost the
Oh, you
signal.
hear me?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, I can
okay.
hear you.
No, I don't think I'm not. I don't mean like really powerless. Like can't throw a punch, powerless. But I mean we're not on the same. We're not on the same accord, and that's where a lot of even different ethnic groups and racial groups can knock us off our square real easy. What happened to that sister was very tragic, and it should have never happened. But it happened because we don't ever put steam on everything that happens to us. You know what I mean? When these rappers are killing other rappers, there's only a handful of rappers that speak upon that, like Killer Mike and what's that? Big Rick, and they talk about a lot of the killings and shit that happens in the community.
I'm listening.
Yo,
Oh
what's
no no
good?
no! I was trying to
Yo,
get
my
Trip
brother.
up.
Y'all
What's going
Shalom,
on,
Shalom.
Shalom? Shalom, brother.
Shalom,
Shalom.
my brother.
Salute, salute.
Maintain. Queen Scorpio, how you doing, sis?
Good salute, Trip. What's going on?
Hey, nah, I'm
What's
just
good with
chilling. Just chilling, man. Just chilling and shit. Now I'm saying, watching movies and shit. I was chilling all night, man. Last night sipping that Henny and shit, chilling with the home girl and shit. Nah, I mean, I'm just
hmm
out of it today, just chilling now, man. It's relaxing and shit. It's sunny out
That's
there in
what's up.
Cali, right? Nice and sunny in Cali right now, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
indeed.
hot. It's
Yeah,
hot.
I'm like
so
100 and something degrees.
it's dark
It's
and
104.
dreary on this side. This side of
What?
town, dark and dreary, yeah, man, raining and shit. You know, like in New York, man, every September is hurricane season out here. It be hurricane and hell
Uh-uh.
every
Damn.
Y'all
September.
have hurricanes? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, we don't have we don't have hurricane, but like on the East Coast, from the outside, from the top all the way down to the whole East Coast, down to the south, down there,
Oh, that
with a
zone, huh?
hurricane. Yeah, so like it might not be a hurricane exactly here, but the hurricane that's further down, it affects us. You know what I mean, we feel we
Yes,
get
it
rain and
breaks
shit.
off. Right.
Right, so that's
Wow.
what it is. Yeah, just like I think our summer, well, our summer wasn't that hot. We didn't have a crazy hot scorcher summer like heat wave, crazy shit. We had a heat wave for a little bit, but then we had that hurricane Barry or something like that. It was in Mexico. First it was in Jamaica, then it went to Mexico, then it went to Texas. Right in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, it's Hurricane Barrel, right? So it wasn't so hot like that. It's so summer like it was crazy. It was the first time ever at the beginning of the summer that hurricanes was popping off. And like traditionally every September it be hurricanes. So that's what's going on right now. So it's raining and shit. But I ain't mad. I ain't complaining, man. It's nice and cool. I have to deal with all that heat wave shit. It's different in Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn is a concrete jungle, man. So when it gets hot out here, when it's the heat wave summer shit, it's real
Yeah.
brutal. Yeah, it's different from
Let
y'all
me
heat.
ask you because you it's perfect that you on the East Coast. Have Venezuelan gangs taken over certain parts of New York or committing
Um,
crimes?
have they doing dirt and shit. They wilding out and all that, but not where I'm at. I don't really see nothing going on over here. But like in Manhattan, maybe they wilding out and
Wow.
shit. Right. They ain't really
Because
they ain't really
Chicago
done.
too, I heard, and Colorado.
Yeah, they got Old Block. I heard they went up on Old Block, but them niggas shut that down already, man. The Chicago niggas shut that shit down. They shit
I
they
was gonna
control.
say because, but
Hmm.
do you think it's fear mongering or Do you think it's purposely being done to create friction in the inner cities? You think they
Um,
purposely putting them there for that?
Nah, well, from what I heard, right, the reason why they letting all these migrants and all this shit up in the country is so Biden could be president again. But now I'm seeing like,
Mm,
yeah, that was the plan at first. But you see now they
wow.
talk about Kamala this, Kamala that, Kamala. So I don't know. I guess they, I mean, she on the same type of time as Biden. Know what I'm saying the same
Trip,
Mm-hmm.
agenda. Yeah,
trip.
so
Let
that's
me ask you what. Let me ask you a question, dog. You could be fearless, dog, if you want. Who you leaning towards?
Uh, I ain't gonna lie, man. On the real side, I ain't gonna lie. I prefer Trump over that bitch.
Trump.
A lot of
Okay,
people
no,
saying that.
yeah,
That
you ain't the
nigga
first.
broke. That
Okay,
nigga broke bread, nigga. Nah. Look, son, the nigga,
Yeah,
the
he from the
motherfucker.
East Coast, right? The
Yeah,
Manhattan or
he from
okay,
Queens. He from Queens, but
okay.
it ain't even about where he's from. I'm talking about like what he did. That nigga gave niggas money.
Right
He showed
for
that.
the I know he put millions into the communities right in New York or businesses and
Shit,
all
yeah.
that stuff.
Shit like that, yeah. But I'm talking about like stimulus and all this other type of money he was giving out. Niggas ain't. He gave niggas money. These niggas, once these niggas came in, this bitch ass nigga Biden and shit, everything go up, mad inflation, everything, food expensive, cigarettes is expensive,
That's a
everything
fact.
expensive. My niggas that was
yeah,
selling cigarettes for
but
cheap.
you,
Yeah,
but Trip, my dog, my bad, dog. I wasn't trying to
yeah.
cut you
Nah,
off,
you
but
good. Nah.
a lot of that shit had to do with what the stimmies though. The stimulus checks was that. That's the reason why we in this shit. A lot of the reason, not all
What
of the
did it?
reason, but
Oh
What was it?
wow.
all that
What
money
was
that
the
they was
inflation?
giving.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah. But like, look, they created COVID and shit. That ain't our fault that they created COVID and businesses because got shut down because of COVID. People lost jobs because of COVID. That ain't had nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to suffer for none of that. They shouldn't do none of that
Mm-hmm.
inflation shit.
who?
But once Trump left and them niggas came in, that's when the inflation went up. You see Trump complaining. He was all in that debate with Biden. He was complaining about that fucking shit. Like, yeah, man, you
Mm-hmm.
coming now, we got all of this inflation. It's hurting black families, and that's a
That's
fact.
the truth.
Black people suffering,
Trump
nigga.
said if I don't get reelected, gas is gonna go up. And I'll
Yeah,
be goddamn, it flew up.
exactly. Look,
Shit,
niggas had
they,
more money. Niggas had more money when Trump was president. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas had more money. Everything was cheaper. You got niggas in the street, man. My street hustlers, man, selling Lucy for 50 cents and shit. Shit is so bad because of these niggas. Shit went up now. My niggas in the street
everything.
selling Lucy for 75 cents now. I'm like, what? 11,
Oh wow.
12,
So
11.
the hood is suffering from inflation too.
Yeah, it
Damn, it's
just changed.
bad.
Look,
Damn.
last week, my man just changed the prices of his Lucy's, yo. All this time, he was selling them 50
Wow.
cents for a cigarette. One cigarette, 50 cents. Now it's so bad that it's hitting him now. It affected them now. It got to the street. Like, know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Damn.
It was sweet.
I
It
know.
was sweet when Trump was here, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. And I know Trump, so that's why you gotta go by, man. If you don't know these
Yeah, so
motherfuckers,
because do you think he a racist? I mean, or at least you know he's a
yeah,
racist, or
yeah. Like, look. My homegirl, right, told me, man, like, you got a fucked up boss, right? You got a boss at the
yeah.
job you work. He's fucked up. Y'all all know he's fucked up. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, he makes sure everybody is right. He makes sure everybody
Mm,
gets paid. He makes sure everybody keep
mm.
their job, and they never be short. You know what I'm saying? He give
Eh,
raises and do all that
mhm,
type of shit. But he's at the
mhm.
end of the day, he's still a piece of shit and all that, being fucked up and being mean to
Right.
everybody. But niggas get
Mm-hmm.
paid, and niggas get raised, and niggas get what they want. He gets the job done. So that's the type of nigga Trump is.
Right. And they think black people so weak-minded just because Kamala black and she imitating us, with her black scent, that we,
Yeah,
we automatically gonna vote for her. And that's
right.
false.
Right. Look, I'm not in Cali. I never been to Cali. I ain't from Cali. I heard what I heard. She was doing the black people in Cali foul, bro. Sending
Yeah,
out to them
yeah,
weed,
yeah,
doing
yeah,
mad.
yeah.
I heard there's people in Cali that's still locked up over weed because of her.
Facts.
Locked up a lot
Yeah,
of
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was.
guys.
She, I think the bitch was in Frisco, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off. She was in Frisco, I believe. When she was
Yeah.
prosecuting, she was just prosecuting the shit out of people over
The
Right.
guy
weed,
that
and
well, they found that
mhm,
guy not guilty, the one that was on the Love of New York.
mhm.
They framed him for a murder. She wasn't interested in finding the truth. They said she showed up just to, be seen at the sentencing. But that man was innocent, and it cost the city millions of dollars. And it's just so many cases. Like, she's never been the people's person. Like,
Right.
people, the news never spoke good about her. Then they said she was sleeping with Willie Brown. I'm like, oh wow.
What?
Judge
Them
Joe
niggas
Brown
broke.
put all.
Them niggas is broke. Them
What?
niggas is broke. I gotta look at
I
it
They
like
never,
said
that.
she fucked
I
her
never
way
heard
to
of
the
that.
top.
They
Judge
How
Joe
did?
broke.
Brown puts it all out there.
Wait,
She
she
married the
messed.
white man.
She
Hmm.
messed with Joe Brown.
Willie
She was messing
Brown,
with.
the mayor of San Francisco. Remember Willie Brown? They said
Oh,
she
I
used to
never
sleep
heard
with
that.
Montel Williams. She used to sleep with him.
What?
Yeah, this bitch she done
Really?
slept her way to the top, and
Damn.
her credentials is not. She don't even have like the Ivy League credentials to be like a prosecutor of a San Francisco big city.
Wait,
Yeah, you gotta do your research.
wait. Hold on.
Hmm.
So Kamala was with that guy, the bald headed brother with the talk
Willie
show?
Brown.
Yeah,
Oh, Montel
No,
Williams.
no,
Williams.
no,
Yeah,
yeah, Williams,
Now
yeah,
though
because
she with
I
him.
remember that when I was a kid.
yeah. She
I
used
remember
to
that
date
fool when I
him.
was. Oh, okay. Damn.
Montel Kamala and some other bitch. He was introducing them or some shit. It's some back in the day shit that they had. But I seen a video recently and shit. All you gotta do is search, put Montel Williams, Kamala Harris. That video won't pop up.
Oh yeah, I'm
She done
looking
been
at that one.
around. Heifer.
Damn. I'm
Yeah.
gonna look for that one.
Word,
But
but my
people
thing
like,
is, if
cause she black. Mm-mm.
I don't know you, I ain't fucking with you on the real side. And I'm saying, I know Trump. I didn't know this Biden nigga. I don't know these motherfuckers. I knew Trump. I mean, I
At
know
least
him. I
you
know he's
brave
fucking.
enough to admit it.
I
Shit.
know. I was gonna say you are brave, man.
Yeah,
Triple don't
I'm
give one.
Hebrew.
He don't give a
I'm Hebrew.
damn. He gonna
You don't
say
give
it.
a fuck. Shit,
Yeah,
you
I'm a
don't give
Hebrew.
a
Look,
fuck.
look. You know, we Hebrew Israelites, man. You see how we do the street teaching, right? All right, so I got
Yeah.
that street teacher spirit. I got that shit on me, so that's why I don't give a fuck.
You
I'm gonna say what I
supposed
gotta say.
to.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Got to, you know what I mean? Oh, but the only reason why I wouldn't say mine, and some people probably already know about my talking points, is because I don't want people putting me in the box. I don't want
Right.
people saying, "Oh, you look what you voted, look what you
They gonna
motherfucker."
do
It's
that
only
anyways. Shit.
not if they don't know who you voting for. If you don't know who I'm
Yeah.
voting for,
I
you
ain't
can't
gonna
say
lie.
shit.
I was leaning towards Trump too until I started
I
seeing them
was too.
policies.
Me
He trying
too.
to like he just went straight maniac on the policies. Like,
Too many. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of might give it away, but I felt like Trump, at the time, he was fit there. Then when I still want to hear some policies though. I'm
well, he
not gonna
want to
say
put
that I'm locked in.
Christianity back. He want to put Christianity back into the schools. I think that's okay, admirable, whatever. But everybody's not Christian, so that's gonna create conflict with religion.
Well, well, he wants to also like discount like China and Russia and all that. Like he don't want to give them the money we're giving. He said we getting ripped off.
Yeah, he's a
That's what he said.
businessman at the end of the day, and that's what America needs right now. It's
Man, look,
business at the end of the day.
I know y'all seeing how much money these fucking migrants is getting on food stamps. They getting mad
Uh-uh.
They in New
thousands
York.
in stamps, thousands in cash.
Yeah. They get like
What?
a
That's
thousands on the
cold.
card. They get 1,000 on the card.
Mm.
They in New York, ain't they? Cause I
Yeah,
read somewhere they like in New York, they get like
it's
$1,000 on
getting
the
more,
card and an
more than
Airbnb.
1,000. Nah, bro, way more than
Oh,
1,000.
it's
They
more
get
than
like
1,000?
35. They get like 35,000 in cash and 40 something thousand in stamps
Wow.
What?
You mean for the
each
year,
month.
not a month?
Each month. Nah, each month. In a month,
Uh-uh.
The fuck out of here! What?
Whoa. Bitch dropped a receipt. Some bitch dropped a receipt. It's on the internet and all that. I put the
What?
videos up and all that. Yeah, I got them
What?
Did
on
you?
my channel.
Hold
Yeah, I
hold
got
on,
the
hold on.
videos.
Trip, what?
35,000. You
Trip,
kidding?
what? Trip, this is verified information? Like this real shit?
Sure.
35?
I got you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring the videos for you that I got
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
channel.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah,
Good
yeah, 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 yeah.
looking. People need to
Please,
know this because it's homeless
we
veterans on the streets. Can't get.
man, when
Mm,
I seen the news, it said 1,000 on the card, and they get a free Airbnb. I think
wow.
that's what
And
I
that's
thought. But
driving up
hey,
the
I'm
prices too. They got a whole 1,000 to spend at the grocery store when the average, person trying to survive. Wow.
I need to get that
A
information.
1,000?
ASAP.
Wow.
He
That's
said 35
crazy.
though. Trip said 35.
See, then now
And what?
that's what we need to be trying to figure, Kamala
That's what we
or
should be
Trump.
fighting.
See,
Well,
Trump
we should
trying
be
to stop
fighting
all
that.
that shit. If that's the case, yeah, we
Mhm.
gotta. But did you see how fast they got them Haitians out of here, though? I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't even leave a goddamn napkin on the ground. There was
Look,
no trace of them Haitians.
look, look.
Mm.
They let the Venezuelans in good, but they kicked them goddamn Haitians out.
Too
They're like,
many
fuck that.
color, too much color. Nah, they was like, nah. I mean,
They was rough.
it's
It
not
all was
funny, but
fucked
it's
up.
funny.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it's
fucked
like what
up. It was fucked
them.
because they was using them halos and shit, them nooses and shit. I was like, oh
Yeah,
nah, man, this
I
this is
mean, it
fucked
was
up, bro.
baby, and it was like in summer in Texas. Like that's the hottest heat I ever felt in my life. A summer in Texas, and they had them standing and sleeping outside. They didn't even accommodate them to come inside. And within
But
2 days, I mean, there was no trace of them Haitians, but they letting us.
they let no, they no. I mean, they letting the whiter Hispanics come in. The ones
Right.
that's where we're tripping them. Where Trip is at. That where
Mm-hmm.
they getting all that money on that card. They letting all the bright ones in. They like we can't have too many African Haitians. The
And
motherfuckers too
they
dark.
not doing no background checks. Well, you can't even get a job without a background check. They just letting them in. They can be any uh, criminals, and they come over here committing crimes. Like that's just a waste of money. That's crazy.
Selena Watermelon, what's going on with you? I appreciate you here. Neon Eyes, I appreciate you being here too. Anybody else I forgot, I appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Yeah, this gonna cause problems in them inner cities because we've been begging for hundreds of years, and $1,000 a month.
Look,
Milk
these
is
these the
eggs is high as hell. Go ahead.
these the people y'all we letting in. I want to say y'all. I want to say us.
Hey, thank you. New here at 9
We're
Aurora.
letting
Police
them
addressing
in.
those internet rumors about a motorcycle club coming to the city as it deals with gang problems in some neighborhoods. Fox 31, the first to uncover this video that's gone viral. The Department of Homeland Security believes these are members of Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, according to our partners at News Nation. Now, the city says the problem is limited to several apartment complexes, and they're asking for an emergency court order to shut one of them down. However, that has not stopped online rumors from flying that the Hells Angels motorcycle club has plans to come to the city and get involved as well. The police department in Aurora issuing this statement to Fox 31 today saying, quote, our intelligence unit has been looking into social media posts from this weekend, and we do not believe the posts to be credible. We are continuing to monitor the situation.
Well,
Trip, you
that
still
didn't
there?
happen.
Oh, I think he dropped off.
Well, the Hells Angels didn't go there, but the baddest gang in America is the ones with the badges. So, I mean,
Why?
yeah.
But why? I mean, you can't even hate the Hells Angels for doing this shit. They actually thinking America first.
If it would have been true, but they didn't go out there. It was a rumor, and it just so happened to be a rally somewhere else. But yeah, they had them Colorado apartments looking like the Carters. I'm like, Lord, it's walking around with it. What you know what I mean? Like,
Machetes and shit, AKs
yeah.
and shit.
Oh my goodness. But you driving black, you got a broken tail light, all hell gonna break loose. It just don't make sense. It don't.
Tribe up, salam, salam. And everybody's welcome, man. Everybody can type their shit, man. Everybody's ideology is welcome and respected over here, man. There's no right or wrong, man. We want some information. We're gonna get it. You know, regardless if we might think it's fake, it might be fake. Hey, we respect it. We're gonna respect the efforts that people are doing to bring us information. Yeah, I seen that link, Trip, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna check it out, and then I'm gonna put it on my community wall because I don't know how to share on here. I'm on my phone, so. But like I said before, I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Tribe up, man. Peace to you. Her.
It would be all bad if them Venezuelans come into a apartment building in certain cities. They're gonna have a rude awakening. Shit.
I'm surprised the Proud Boys didn't go out there.
Right, exactly. What they owe. Ooh. I'm just like,
But yeah, this political race it's gonna be on, man. I hope everybody is really getting those policies down. And you know, like Scorp said earlier, man, she's right in us needing to come together and ask for something. You know what I mean? Like this is the best time. We can start petitions and just say, hey, this is what we want. This is what we want to see. This is it. You know what I mean?
Or you're not getting our vote. Period.
That part.
Period. Because we do have power in this country. We just don't utilize it. Can't organize. That's, you know.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was gonna say when you can play that clip of Kamala with her black scent, that is so funny, and they slicing her up because it's sister girl, Lord.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. Thank unions for sick leave. Thank unions for paid family leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time. Thank unions for your vacation time.
Kamala Harris has been using a different tune on the campaign trail, literally. The contrasting moments from her Labor Day rallies show Kamala Harris using a Southern accent, with many on social media referring to her as that Looney Tunes character Foghorn Leghorn. And to clear things up, Kamala Harris was born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area, not the South. The fake drawl had many on social media calling her out, saying it was cringe and saying she was just using that accent to try to get voters. And this isn't the first time Kamala Harris has been accused of using a fake accent. In July, she used this Southern accent in Atlanta, Georgia.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
And in 2021, she took a swing at a French accent while on an overseas visit. That one landed just about as well as the Southern one did.
We campaign with the plan. Uppercase T, uppercase P. The plan.
You know what they say, fake it till you make it.
Caucasian, man.
They sliced her up.
Fake it till you make it, huh?
I mean, it's a difference between code switching. You know, you don't want to go to a job interview speaking like you would speak, amongst your peers or whatever. You want to speak proper English or whatever.
Mm.
But she's trying to go for president, speaking broken English. Like, girl, it's crazy.
Hey,
Like,
Obama never done that. Keep that shit
no,
in mind. Obama's never.
Michelle
I
either.
couldn't. And I'm not saying, look, I don't want people to gun me down, bro. Like, I'm not saying Obama was the best president, but I'm saying he didn't do none of that hogwash just to be elected. Remember that shit.
Hmm.
He's black instinctively. I know I butchered that shit, but you get what I'm saying. He's black. He doesn't have to prove that shit. You know what I mean? Kamala has to prove that shit. Well, she feels like she has to prove that shit. Obama, it just exudes out of him. It's so natural and normal.
And his wife didn't have to do that. Michelle, she keeps it classy. She's not trying to.
I love Michelle. I really do love Michelle Obama.
I would have liked to see her run for president. Shit. If it was between her and Kamala, I mean, what has Kamala done? Like,
I don't think that you see the questions. The question says
I don't have the chat open. What's
no. I just put it up.
oh shit! Let me go get my glasses, Lord. Let me see.
Nah, I don't personally. I don't think so. I don't. I think politics is rigged in itself. I think that people are already put into place to be elected, and I think all the the goings on, the voting and shit. That's just some bullshit. It's just a charade. It's just a ride.
Yeah, some people can
It's
be
bullshit.
bought. Corruption.
Very good question, though. Very good question.
I
I
mean, but
love questions.
there has been some great, black politicians.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, some people do care, I guess.
I mean, would Malcolm X or Dr. King qualify for that in political in that political field? Wouldn't they count, right?
Mm, what do you mean?
And
Count
that
as far as
oh
if
no, not I
running for
mean,
office?
yeah. Wouldn't that be the I mean, because I'm pretty sure if Dr. King and X were alive, they would run like that
Yeah,
Cornell West dude, right?
Jesse Jackson
Because
tried it. Hell, yeah.
that's what I said. That's what I said. Because Cornell West, he was on some civil rights shit. Well, he's a teacher or instructor or some shit on that shit. He's running for president. I believe president, right? Am I wrong?
Mm,
Isn't Cornell
mm.
West running for president
I don't know.
or for like the independent shit? Anyway,
Yeah.
we had Chisholm too. Remember, she was the first female that wanted to, or however you want to put it, she was a black woman, but she was the first female to, want to run for president and shit like that. And she come out wasn't she in the civil rights or no?
I think
Sure.
in that era,
Yeah.
around that time, that's when black people really fought for change. Now, not so much. I mean, no, I can't even say that because we do. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's the way we're fighting. When something happens, we come together and we demand change. But after the money's been paid, it just kind of disappears. So I don't know.
Well, we like come together like with like police killings and shit. It's never like organic or like naturally coming together. You know, it's not like we come together because we want to be around each other. It's like we come together because we're kind of stuck in the same place. You get what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like we know that we're within something, right? It's some kind of system. And yeah, a lot of it is on, black folks. A lot of us, fuck up. I'm not excusing, our behaviors or any of that. I don't want people to think any of that. We just know that the system is unfair and sometimes it's really unjust. They just do the shit because they can and they have the access to the power to do those things. So it's not it's not that we don't want to fight for these things. It's just that a lot of us is just lost. A lot of us on a different path, man, when it comes to this shit. That's why we kind of get shit accomplished.
Yeah, I agree. I think Jim Crow was very effective, and it'll live on for generations.
Mm.
But it would be nice, but you have some self-hating black people that hate themselves so much they hate anything that look like them. You know,
That's true.
that's worse than white supremacy. I mean, they try to hurt you. Not even just you, your family, anything you love.
But a lot of that too is like just self hatred too and conditioning of self hatred. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If you comfortable in your skin, there shouldn't be any reason why you should have to announce that. That's just my opinion. Like, there's nothing wrong with speaking up for when we die or anything like that. But I don't have to walk around and announce that I'm black everywhere. People know it. You know what I mean? You're
Mhm.
gonna know by the colors, of my shirt or my African medallion. You're gonna know that it's just it's instincts for me, right? Uh, it's DNA for me. But when it comes to a lot of these boule ass motherfuckers, like they always think that they're above somebody and shit like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And a lot of people they take on that too because when they make it, they don't really give back or go back, you know.
Mm.
So I mean, look at the richest black people we have. You never hear about them giving, back to the communities. Not even the communities they came from. But Oprah built a school in Africa, like as if America doesn't need, schools or whatever.
Right.
So
Our food, right? Like it's not Americans starving and shit.
homeless.
There's so many homeless and shit. It's like priorities are fucked up. Like, bitch, you begging for me for Hawaii. You in the fucking rock. Like, fuck y'all, dude. Y'all rich as fuck. Why don't y'all rebuild that shit by yourself? Fuck it, bro. What the fuck
Exactly.
you asking poor people for money for, bitch? That don't make no
Right.
damn sense.
And
Looking
what
like
was
a
she doing
fool.
with the property? It wasn't like it was a property helping the community there. Like them Hawaiians was
That
mad at.
was that was to rebuild Hawaii, wasn't it? That was Hawaii. It was to rebuild that whole shit, wasn't it?
I believe
They was
so.
taking donations and shit, and I'm like, and
And
what the
she,
fuck you asking normal people for? Like, you too rich. Like, you and the Rock combined can fix this island.
mhm.
Like, what the fuck is you asking me for money for? I'm confused as shit.
Michael Jordan, people love his products, his shoes, and I don't even know if he still has ownership, but He doesn't talk to these young black men at all. Jay-Z doesn't talk to, uh-uh. They could turn the tide on a lot of stuff. These entertainers that Beyonce, she don't speak to these young women. She got a song called "Nasty Put Some Clothes On," and she ain't been clothes since. Like, girl,
But you think like we gotta continue to do what we do? Like you know how we hand out food and clothes. Like, do you think it's just for up to regular people to like we gotta
I
do this shit? You know what I
I think
mean? Like
we
you know what
will. Hmm.
you kind of like what Q Butter's doing.
It's
You
in
know what
our
I mean? Like
DNA. Like the Panthers, that was given back to the community, and a lot of people we carry that. Like even the entertainers that came from our city, they always go and give back. Always.
mm, that's true.
So it's kind of in our DNA, you know. Um, but you know, people will donate for bullshit, but to donate to feed the homeless, nah, not
Mm.
really.
That's why we gotta do that shit, man. Like we can't wait for the government to help us. They ain't gonna help us. It's been how long? You know what I mean? You just gotta shit. You got extra food? Go out your home, hand that shit out. Got
And usually,
clothes?
hmm
Mm-hmm.
what
Hand that shit
happens
out.
in California and New York kind of sets the tide for the whole country in general. So if we're seeing a lot of homeless and immigrants, it's gonna trickle down to a city near you.
Oh yeah,
Um, we over here, boy. I mean,
we we got a lot of Honduras and Belizeans, like
Nicaraguans
Belizeans here.
and
They
yeah,
all out here.
Mexicans.
They coming through.
Hmm. And they
So
brought gangs too. They did, but they kind of stay to their own kind or whatever. But it's gonna be coming. I mean, it's in Colorado out of all places. So
I mean, does that kind of make you feel like America's ultra unsafe? I mean, I know it's unsafe for a lot of us, but does that make you feel like, damn, if a Venezuelan gang could just walk in and just take control of an apartment complex, however the fuck they did it?
hmm
Like, does that make you like think like, damn, is America too welcoming? Is it too
so
wholesome?
it's bullshit because black people. I mean, we done got killed for goddamn not using a blinker. Like, but they can come over here and do a hostile takeover. And they was saying it was a rumor, it wasn't true until that ring cam came out. Now, if they were in predominantly white areas, then it would be a big problem. Then action. But as long as it's, affecting, the minorities, it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone. You know, that's what I think. I think it's by design. I think it's government sponsored. That's what I think.
I also want to add that the police said they're not going to do anything for this situation. That's why the Hell Angels were summoned because the police said that squatter laws basically protect them from basically being fucked with. So they basically actually might have. Now I don't know how long you could squat, but they basically have a law. Basically, they're good on that squatting end. And I was like, damn, they
And they're getting
can.
paid. So I mean, hmm.
Yeah, they're charging people. The Venezuelan people are charging people for money for rent. I'm not sure how that works, but
It must be
I
their
don't.
own kind because I couldn't see them extorting a black family. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. They showed the clip on YouTube. The clip is on YouTube. It was a lot of
Mm.
Venezuelans and shit. A lot of motherfuckers that couldn't speak English. Some
Oh, with the
Mexican.
guy that interviewed him.
Yeah, you seen
Oh
that?
yeah, I did.
Yeah, and the
So
whole
they over
building.
there.
They
Hmm.
was like, but then you ask everybody. Now I don't know if it's the snitch rule because we know in the gangster life, people you're not allowed to talk. But everybody was like, no, there's no problem here. This is a good building. These are cool people. Some people said they hear gunshots.
Hmm.
I mean, well,
That black dude
hey,
said, "Shit, they ain't coming over here with." He said that black dude said, "Shit, I got a gun too." So, mm,
he said that bullshit only happens over there though. He said that was
right.
like wasn't it like the
Hmm.
best apartment complex or the most expensive one or something? It was like the
Hmm.
better one.
Hmm.
That one that
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
on.
moving too. He said, "Let's get the
Yeah.
hell on."
So I was like, I'm like, damn, man, like that's a fucked up situation, man. You know what I mean? You see all that garbage and shit piling in front of that shit. I was like, man, who the fuck wants to live in that shit, dude? All that
It's not
garbage
gonna go
piled up.
down in the average African American. You're not gonna be able to extort. It'll
No,
cause
they
a
they
problem.
they picked the right places. They knew exactly what place to get.
They
They knew
said
exactly.
a Chicago gang member got killed by one. I don't know if that's a rumor or if you know. Remember how back in the days the police used to start the beefs with other turfs? Do you think that maybe somebody is trying to incite some violence between the minorities by putting out these
Yeah,
stories?
all this shit. They tried to do it, man. How much misinformation was they given when they were saying like the Bay Area don't get along with Asians or blacks don't get along with Asians in the Bay Area?
Right.
Have
And
you
that
been
was
to
a
the Bay
lie.
Area?
Right.
Have you been to the fucking Bay Area?
Mm-hmm.
Any part of it? It's hella Filipinos,
Mm-hmm.
Samoans. What?
Shit, my family like the Rainbow Coalition. You gonna see all colors. Filipinos, Japanese.
All that shit. It's like that is the
It's
Bay.
common in the Bay Area.
It's hella
Hmm.
diverse. So I'm like,
Yeah.
where y'all getting? We're attacking Asians. They just want us to fight.
Well,
You
they
know what I
was
mean?
getting
They want us to
bribed.
beat.
They was getting
Yeah,
their
but
asses
but
bribed.
not. But it wasn't like that though. It was just what they were capturing that looked
Yeah, it
so
was
bad.
isolated. Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
isolated.
so. If you go through the Bay Area, you see the neighborhoods, even in the Valley, you're gonna see a lot of Asian, a lot of black. You're gonna see a lot of Mexican chilling with black.
Indians. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And trust me, don't be alarmed. They all speak like black people. If that's a real thing, I don't. I don't want to sound ignorant right now,
Well,
but
did you?
they all
It's
sound
some.
urban. They sound urban.
It's
They all,
some racial shit going on in the Bay now.
yeah, but it wasn't always like that though. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That it used to be peaceful, man. Like we got a lot of Asian rappers out here and shit, and we're cool. We're tight. Like a lot of my peoples is they Asian, but they're hood Asians. I don't want people to think that there's a huge difference. Now, that this is a real thing. You got your, and it's the same with all people. You know what I mean? But in particular with Asians, they are straight laced, head down. You know what I mean? No confrontation. These Asians are hood. They gang bang. They sound like how I sound. You would think that it was a black man. These motherfuckers sound like black folks.
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, what? He sounds. What is this? An accent you have? I mean, we all have accents, but this is a black accent you got. It's like Kamala, man, or Kamala. You see this person, and you're like, you can't believe that they really trying to put this accent on, but it's not an accent though for these people because they really grew up in the Bay. They do a lot of shit that black people do. So it's not really a black accent. It's just hood and
Well,
non-hood.
they push the minorities. You know, they all put us in the same areas, hoping
Mhm.
that
Well,
but we just adapt to it, and
so that explains it all. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of Asians that sound like this. You'll see a lot of Mexicans that sound like this. You're gonna
hmm
hear this. This is gonna be very common. And a lot of that is just environmental. You know what I mean? Because some don't don't let the stereotypes fool you. That's what I'm saying. These Asians and these Oakland white boys, these some crazy mother effers.
shit, they love Mac Dre
They not
more than we
normal.
do. They love Mac
They
Dre more than we.
these motherfuckers are super black. They're different.
hmm
They're different than the kind that I talk about on my videos.
But oh,
These
don't
ain't the
forget
ones
the
I'm talking about.
Samoans and the
Yeah, they
Tongans.
hood as fuck too.
hmm
All these motherfuckers is hood. So when I'm talking about, yeah, I got all my homies is from a different ethnic group. Yeah, we all grew up in the same hood. So they gonna speak just like this.
Same
You feel me? They from
schools.
my hood. They from
hmm
my hood. You feel me? So it's different. They understand when I'm getting pissed because I see all these cops killing my people. They understand that shit and they just say, hey, just keep your head up, bro. You know, we gonna win one day. It's an Asian dude telling me this. But he thinks how he think because we all grew up amongst each other and seen the
Yeah.
same shit. They seen poverty. I seen poverty. I'm telling you, man, it's wicked out here, man. It's wicked. I'm telling you, don't let
It
stereotypes
definitely
get you.
is.
Don't let stereotypes get you, man. Real shit.
If you pretty much
Anybody?
just mind your business, and you know, it's it's. I mean, people pretty much mind their business and until it's time to party, and everybody gonna party. White, black, Latino.
Mhm.
We don't have a lot of Africans and Haitians and Jamaicans on the West Coast. Well, at least not a big
Nah, here.
population.
Well, not where
Mm-mm.
where I see. I see a few Jamaicans here and there, but it
I
was
wish it
rare as
was
fuck.
more shit
Yeah,
with
it was
some
rare.
food. Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is anybody could be hood. Don't let just because a person, you know what I mean, is in this ethnic group or that ethnic. I know some black people that are suckers, just straight suckers. Like they are run from anything. They not, you know what I mean. They not as hard as they trying to make themselves be. And then I know some white boys that'll take your head off. You know what I mean?
hmm
This white boy right here, we call him White Chocolate. This is a
What
black
and
man. This a black
hmm
man in a white man's
Not
body.
white chocolate. I'm dead. Lord.
And guess where he from? He from East Oakland, California.
Wow,
This
yeah, them crazy.
motherfucker. So you know he got some. His talk is slick. You feel me? Sound like a pimp. But I guarantee you, he'll beat the shit out of somebody because he been fighting with us the whole, his whole life.
Shit,
I know
with
him
the
since high school.
we got along with the Hells Angels. It might have been friction back in the maybe the '60s or something, but it's a big chapter of the Hells Angels in the
Mm.
Bay Area. Um, but and that's one thing I love about the Bay Area. You're gonna be accepted no matter what your culture is. Like it's not gonna be no hate or it's a fun. It's very liberal. It's just totally different from the from Southern Cal, but North
Oh,
Cal is
it's
the
way
Bay
different.
Area. hmm
Man, I didn't realize myself living in Cali that Southern Cal was so racist. Like I knew it
Oh
was racist,
yeah,
but damn, it's racist
NorCal
as fuck
too,
out there.
but it's on the outskirts of the Bay Area. Like,
It's not even like that though. It's like little. That's more isolated incidents because I guarantee you, you go to anywhere in the Bay, you gonna see black folks chilling, Mexican folks. You ain't gonna see that. That ain't
yeah,
no
it's on the
motherfucking big thing.
on the outskirts, because Concord and them just had they over the freeway. They posted swaps, the symbols and shit, and you know what I mean, the racist shit on the in Concord. So
They'll
that's
run
what
that shit.
15
They'll
minutes
run
from
that.
Oakland.
Yeah, they'll run that
Hmm.
shit out of Oakland. No, they ain't gonna be doing that weird shit in Oakland and Richmond and shit.
Yeah, that's what
My
I'm
man,
saying.
they ain't
On the
gonna.
outskirts, it's racist here. Racism here for sure.
But when you go to the Southern Cal, that motherfucker's neighborhoods is built in neighborhoods of races. Like, so that race over there is Hispanic, that whole neighborhood, you can't go in
Hmm.
that shit. I'm like, whoa, that's way different than out here. Like, out here, there's not neighborhoods that are racist, man. Hell no. I've never grew up around anything like that. You have
Mm-mm.
racist people. You don't have racist. Go to Southern California. Go into the hoods of Southern California. That bitch is built up in race. That's a Hispanic, even though Hispanic ain't a race. But, those are Mexicans. Their hood is right there. The black hoods is right there. Might have another black hood. Then you have a Hispanic hood. And all these motherfuckers is trying to unalive each other. Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, it's different, but it's just more liberal here, and we it's a sanctuary state. So remember, they was busting them immigrants and dropping them off from all over the country. So it's out of control. It is like I'm for everybody, melting pot, whatever. But it's so many, and so
I,
many.
like I s- like I said, I fuck with whoever in my hood, man. Who I grew up with, I could get along with anybody like that. I'm not the
Hmm.
most hoodish. I'm not the most gangsterish, but I'm saying where I grew up, we didn't really see color, and that's not cliche.
Mm-mm,
We just
right.
saw like, motherfucker, you ain't got a dad, motherfucker. I ain't got a dad, motherfucker. You Hispanic. You know what I mean? So that go uberly word like that just makes your family look horrible. We're known for not seeing black fathers in the black community. So, I mean, even though I know who my father is, you know what I mean? But you see the same shit. We see the same struggles, man. When I'm in my hood, like my Mexican partners are going through the same shit I'm going through. And I know we all do that. I know how life is, but you know what I mean? You got hood and then you got the unhood, whether it's civilized or however you want to call it, so a different civilization, whatever, different what's that? Financial ladder that you're in.
It's,
Um,
it's the haves and the have-nots. Some people have
yeah,
sense, some people don't. Some
yeah.
people, it's just the haves and the have-nots. Some people, want better in life, and when you know better, you do better. And some people just stay conditioned, you know.
That's true. That's true. But I don't want people to ever conflict how I feel, because how I feel is not for people that feel like me or are
Right. You
similar to me.
right.
Not
Mm-hmm.
exactly like me, because we all want to be different, but you want to fight for something on earth. You know what I mean? You got to have some type. When you start getting old and you start getting thinking and thinking too much, and then you start getting all these thoughts in your head, like, I want to stand for something, man. When I leave this earth, man, I just don't want to live and die. I mean, does that sound good to you? I mean, that might be your thing. Some people might just want to live and then just pass on.
Yeah,
And
you
you know,
definitely want to leave a legacy,
you want to leave a
whether
mark.
it's big or small. It could be within your family. Like, for instance, me, we had a cook off, a barbecue cook off in my family, and of course, I won. But that means everything to me. At least within my family, it would be nice to leave a mark on this world, but to leave it amongst my kids, my family, that's everything to me. Yeah.
Definitely.
Community, community, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you always want to just keep that in the back of your head. You know what I mean? It's not something you want to always think about because then you think about passing on. You know what I mean? We're all gonna pass on,
Mhm.
but it's sad to think that. But you also want to think, hey, in the present, in the now, it's gonna be a little kid that might stumble across one of my videos. You know what I mean? After I done passed on, had a heart attack, whatever. I'm past. You know what I mean? I'm the history. So if this could help somebody or even entertain somebody while I'm gone, while my physical's not here, I'm okay with that shit. That's cool. Like people can listen to you when you die on, man. That's a great feeling though to have.
Yeah, and you
That
could
means you'll
tell
always be here.
right.
Hmm.
And when you could tell a lot about a person when they pass away, the the funeral, are you gonna have a funeral with people that really loved you, or is it gonna be empty? Just a few people there because you related. You know what I mean? Like,
You know what
you never
sucks
know.
about that?
Hmm.
You'll never know who shows up, bro. So I never get to see who actually loved me. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, but
Like
hopefully, maybe
I'm
you
gonna be
do, like on the
dead.
movies. Hell, maybe you standing over watching everybody. I don't know, but go ahead. That's real. What
Yeah,
you
I mean,
said.
I would love to have like a video recording or something. I don't know. I don't know how that would work, man. I mean, I just gotta hope that I leave a good mark. Be a good person. Be
Yeah.
cool. Be cool enough to have people that want to hang out with you and take advice from you and know that it's
Right.
honest.
Pass on
And
your wisdom. You know what I
there you
mean?
go. Cause I want hella people at my repast. Though. I want hella people chilling and drinking and
Yeah.
whatever they got to
Look,
do at my shit. You know what I mean? Like,
sharing stories, and you might
mhm.
have touched somebody's life. You don't have no idea. You never
There you
know.
go. There you
And you
go.
know
And
what? When people, I don't want to cut you off, but I'm
oh,
gonna
you
just
good.
say this and let you have it. There are free things in this world that are free: respect, human decency, love. That's free, but people can't even afford that. That's deep, though.
That is
This
deep.
world, this world will be a better place. I'm telling you.
It is, and I mean, that's what I try to do, man, the best I can. Like when I come on here, because I think that is you can reach a broader crowd of more people, around the world, around the country, I should say, and see if they can feel your love and see if they can feel, you know what I mean, the energy and shit, and have that shit affect their day. Or,
Mm-hmm.
the next day, you know what I mean? Have something that somebody can ponder or, bubble on, chill. It's just like, damn, that really put me in a great mood. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we should, I think that's what life is about. I honestly think that life is about treating people cool and just enjoying life, having a great drink. You know how fun
Mm-hmm.
life could be if people would just stop being mad and angry all the fucking damn time about every stupid little fucking
Life is
thing.
what
Get
you
it
make it. If you make it mess, it's gonna be messy. You know,
right.
life is what you make it. We all have choices, and and we all still a work in progress. You know,
Definitely.
um, you're right though, and it's refreshing to see younger people with wisdom. Who know the assignment
Mm,
because everybody gets old. And when I'm elderly and I have to rely, maybe on my children, my husband, whoever, um, damn, will people treat me kind? I believe so. If you treat people kind, I think it'll come back on you. But people don't think about that. Go ahead.
I think so too. No, I think that people I think it's a lot of egos why people, a lot of walls that people put up that make it hard for that to happen. Where people
Mhm.
can love and respect you. So they don't want to feel any of that because they feel like they might get, fucked in the long run. So they put all these egos up like, nah, I don't gotta do none of that. Why I gotta
Mhm.
say sorry first? Why I gotta apologize? Ooh, ooh. Man, both of y'all apologize with each other and then let's go to the bar. Like I'm not understanding what the fuck all these egos come from, and a lot of people don't. Your average person don't own shit. Like you have egos about nothing. You don't own shit. You don't run shit. You don't have a corporation. You don't have a business. None of that shit. What's
Oh,
the
look.
problem?
Oh,
What's the
you
problem?
live in an apartment. Not you renting an apartment, and I'm renting a house. Okay, we both renting. So what? Like that's
That's
the
what it is.
argument.
Don't own shit.
Like who
Like you
gives
know
a
what I mean?
fuck? Right.
Yeah.
That's
And
that be the argument.
you see this shit. It's like common in the black community. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we gotta argue about that. Woo, woo, woo. You see this shit all on YouTube. Who got a wig? All this stupid, goofy shit that don't matter. You buy
Well,
something from
that's black
Timo.
people. We gonna
Mother,
roast. We gonna cap. We gonna act a fool. That's just us. You know it. But go ahead.
but
We
on
go.
some real shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Does
I'm
it
sorry.
does it at the age of what it would it be? I'm 40. At the age of hitting 40, do you think that I give a fuck what kind of shoes I got on my feet? Like I give a fuck what you think or even
No.
care?
But you a man, women, we catty. Now we'll be like, Lord, look at this bitch got on this Timu wig, Lord Jesus, or you know
but
what I mean?
that's not I mean I guess for men it would be different because for me
Yes.
or it's like I don't give a fuck. All my shit come from Timo. I don't
So,
give a fuck. And then I got
yeah.
money in my bank now. Now what, bitch? I
Not
got
if
money in my
you
bank.
wearing Timu and you talking shit about somebody else. Like
Exact. But there's
what?
a thing. But this the whole thing. People like are we so financially crippled? Like us as black people, like we throw our money on big labels, and then you get evicted from your home. You take
Mm,
I got a partner that took a trip to Hawaii when you still owe on your electricity.
mm-hmm.
But you worried about if my shoes are Nike or Temu. Bitch,
Right.
my shoes don't even have a label. The bitch just say Temu on it. But guess what?
Right.
My
I think
bills are.
it'll be a
But my bill.
problem if you were down in somebody else. And then
Mhm.
it's like the audacity of you, like,
But that's the thing with black
hmm
folks. It's bigger than just the Temu or the Temu and the Nike, the name brand versus the store brand or the off brand, because I think the companies are off brand, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But I guess with men is different because you could buy a regular t-shirt, right? As like you make an outfit as a man. But with black folks, it's like, oh, I hate when ugly women, and I hate saying this, because
Mm.
we're all pretty in y'all's eyes. But I hate when ugly women
Inside and out or
that
just out?
no,
Hmm.
just out. We're gonna say out. So I hate when
Okay.
ugly women who are really dark skinned, right?
Hmm.
Say some other a higher melanin, yellow bone thinks that she looks good because of her skin tone, but really the dark skinned one is the one that brought it up and is the only one that keeps bringing it up. That
Mm.
it's that type of shit.
That's
Like
childhood trauma.
that's what I'm saying. Like she never even, the yellow bone never mentions shit, but you're assuming that she thinks she's better. She never says she was
That's
better.
brainwashing, the colonizer brainwash. That's what the Dutch did in Africa. Put the lighter black person against the darker the Tutsis and the Hutus. That whole genocide thing, that war, and
Yeah.
it comes from slavery. It's so deep interwoven in our DNA. I never knew it was a light skin versus dark skin until I came to YouTube. I never knew that because half my
I,
family dark, half light, and everybody else
yeah.
in the middle. Never knew that. So,
Yeah. I never
mhm.
knew. I never knew that it was so much hatred for black women and black men. Like I didn't know black men hated black women like they do on here.
Me either.
It was a
Because
total
it's
shocker.
it seems like I only got into it with darker women. Like I never really even I never even thought about it. But then when I'm looking, I'm like, damn, it gotta be a self-hatred. It's always a darker woman. And I never even thought about it until I came here. Like, damn, this shit is deep. It's self-hate. It's crazy. And I'm not even light. I'm in the middle. Crazy. Mm.
And not to mention, there's so many people on here that project their hatred and their colorism. Kind of like what I was saying. They think
Mm.
that other people think that light skinned people are
It's
better, and
better. Yeah.
yeah, it's
I'm
so
like,
fucking bad.
dark. Do you know how much melanin is worth? Like the darkest people, you are rich with melanin. Like that's
Mhm.
powerful. And it's like, I mean, you got dark women on here bleaching their skin, wearing European contact lenses. Like the self-hate is so real. I never knew it was a problem, but you can see it. Then you see a darker woman put up a picture, but you looking like a ghost. You light as hell. But then you get on the camera, it's like, whoa. So I don't know. It's sad. I never knew it was a problem. I never knew it was this deep. And if I'm not mistaken, you a lighter hue, right?
Right.
Mm.
That's
Maybe men
right.
don't go through it. I don't know. That shit is weird to me.
I don't know. I don't think that I've seen anything on YouTube. I mean, I never experienced anything like that as a man, like colorism. I've never seen that. I think there's just that saying, like the darker, the tougher you are, the lighter, the softer you are. I think that was the only one.
Shit. Angela
Uh,
Davis was light, red bone. She was a bad woman. Shit. Mm. I don't know. It might be the little streak of Irish, but my grandmother was very, very feisty. Didn't take a piece, nothing.
mhm.
Uh-uh. Firecracker. Okay, feisty.
Yeah,
So
I try not to
mhm.
get too caught up with the color
Yeah.
shit, because I've talked about it before. I just think that it's not anything that affected me growing up, and I've never projected or cast upon anything on lighter women or darker women. I felt like I
I
treated,
love dark men.
yeah, I've treated all my women the same. Like, it doesn't matter what color.
My preference is a darker hue. That's always been my preference. I'm not a colorist, but I love it. I love it. It's beautiful to me.
No. Yeah, you don't have to say you're not a color. That wouldn't make you a colorist. That just means you like what you like.
Yes.
That
But
wouldn't be a
then these
colorist.
people will call, they'll call you a colorist because of your
Yeah,
preference.
no.
Even men, if they
Every
like a lighter woman, go
But
ahead.
that's his preference. It's his preference.
Right.
He can
That's
have
what
a
I'm
preference.
saying. Social media, they'll have you a colorist, a racist, and you hate, light skinned men, and it's weird. It's
It's
crazy.
it's women on here. It's black men and black women on here that say they openly date white people. I don't view that as a colorist shit. I don't even view that as right.
It's a
That's their preference.
preference.
That's their
Right.
preference. You know what I mean? That's what they like. That's what they're attracted to. Now, the only thing
Hmm.
that gets me with whether it's black men or women, now is it because you're attracted to them or is it just some programming? You feel me? Does something happen to you where you was just like, oh, white women are just they're so pretty and this and that. If nothing happened to you, or you feel like, hey, that's just who you like, man, you can really show it. I mean, you can't say shit about it anyway. You can't say anything
Just
about
don't
it
try to
anyway.
shit on your own people because you with another race. That's the
Mhm.
problem, or down in your race. you know, you have that too, or you think you better than because you been latched on to another race. That's I think where the issues can come.
I hate that shit.
Hmm.
I hate when the dudes do it and when the women do it. And that's
Hmm.
real shit because it just make you look weak. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to
Hmm.
shit on your
On
own
your
people
right
just to say who you like. Like you like who you like. Just
to
leave it at that.
satisfy
Like
their to satisfy them, make them feel secure. No,
exactly.
it's not that serious. But yeah, this election is gonna be one for the books. I'll tell you that. Um,
It's gonna be
people.
good.
So have you seen the videos of these people saying what they would do if Trump was to lose,
I ain't seen
using
those.
terminology like bloodbath and them be the code words. You know what I mean?
Really?
Even Trump said himself, if he doesn't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath. These people is mounting up as we speak, okay? While we sitting here shucking and jiving and bullshitting, some of us, you know. Um,
I
yeah,
got
you got
I
to
got
listen to them words. Hmm.
I got one for you though. I think you like this one. Watch this one.
I respectfully ask that the mayor resign immediately.
Sergeant Hui Wen, president of the Oakland Police Officers Association, sent this letter to the Oakland mayor Tuesday morning, demanding she resign. It comes after a unanimous vote by the Police Officers Association's executive board on Monday night.
We don't have the staffing that be able to meet that trust that a community needs.
The letter cites the recent raid of Mayor Tao's home and missing a state grant deadline for money to tackle retail theft among the many reasons they're calling for her resignation. The Oakland POA is also concerned about inadequate staffing.
25 years ago, when I came here as a young police officer, we had 750 police officers. We're working backward if we think that we can function as 600 police officer or 678 police officer in this city.
Sergeant Nguyen says the fact that Governor Newsom had to send in CHP to help fight crime and ask for loosening restrictions on the police pursuit policy are examples of how the staffing shortfall is affecting the city. And they don't think the sale of the Oakland Coliseum, which pumps $105 million into the city's coffers amid a historic deficit, as an effective solution.
This is going to be an issue that's going to come up again later next year with budget. This is a time to invest more into the city, hire more police officers, retain the police officers, and fix the crime issue.
That we will have money coming in the future to fix our structural deficit that the city has been struggling with for decades.
Mayor Tao called the letter unfortunate and a distraction. She says the Oakland Coliseum deal is historic and says the sale of the Coliseum will prevent layoffs and provide money for new police academies. She also points out that the budget is prepared with input from the police department.
Stop with the infighting. There is no reason for that. My door is open to anybody who wants to have a conversation with me. And at the end of the day, what this is going to cause is more instability that we in the city of Oakland cannot afford.
In Oakland, Ansar Hassan, ABC 7 News.
She cheated that black dude out of the election.
What's her name? Shang Tao? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Is it Shang Tao?
Think because she got a black boyfriend. She just created a mess. The city is a mess with her corrupt ass. Ugh.
Yeah, I've talking to a few people from the town, and they said that they can't really cut Shang Tao out because she's connected somewhere in Fremont or Hayward or some shit like that. I'm not sure what's in Fremont, but she's connected to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something to look up.
And they have city contracts. I mean, I wanna file a lawsuit. I wanna go and sue the city. Cause I done got thousands and thousands of dollars for the street sweeping tickets. Parked on the wrong side of the street and get them tickets. I done, and now that the street sweeper ain't been around, and Lord, there's so much trash and abandoned cars everywhere.
I think she doing all that shit though. She doing that to make all of the tax and all that shit for that shit go up. She doing something. Why would you let a town get so out of control? Like, even people that grew up and was raised in Oakland saying that. They saying that. Why would you let it's coming from that generation, and they're saying, why are you letting criminal all this shit in Oakland?
Yeah.
People from Oakland saying this shit.
Yeah. It looks like a third world country. And I'm not talking about the back streets. It's on East 14th. It's on San Leandro Boulevard. It's all over the city. Just abandoned. And these are brand new cars sitting on crates in the middle of the street. So, I mean, ever since LaRon, the chief, she fired him for some shit his officers did. But
you talking about that brother? That brother, right?
LaRon Armstrong, yeah. He's an Oakland native.
Yeah.
Crime wasn't bad when he was in charge. But I don't know what happened between them two, but she refused, and then he took it to court, and they didn't find that he did anything wrong. She still wouldn't hire him. So she hired another black chief that's from another state. They don't know the code. You know what I mean? They don't know the culture like that here because it's different.
Exactly.
So it's a mess. It's a mess. Businesses, Twitter left. Businesses packing up, leaving. First time in In-N-Out history they ever closed the store. Now that's messed up.
It is.
The first time they ever had to close the store.
Did you hear what happened to that one sister in Oakland that had her died at her business? I think she was like a rapper or some shit.
Oh yeah.
She got unalived at her own store or some shit.
She was claiming this. It's a mess. I'll tell you in the back. I mean, it's a shame. It's such a waste. It's such a beautiful place to live, and now it's like this little Chinese lady that messed it up. You know.
Well, all right, sis. I'm about to get ready to wrap him up.
Alrighty. Thank you for having me,
All
and I'll talk to you. Peace,
right.
everybody.
Peace, peace, peace.
Peace.
I want to thank everybody that showed up. All the chat, anybody that I missed, man. I appreciate you showing up. Remember, let's treat each other a little bit better. Let's even try to treat ourselves better. All right, y'all be cool. Shalom.